But we
This right here is a box from China, containing apparently the new PlayStation 5, which I ordered from one of the most sketchy console listings I think I've ever seen. Listed solely as PlayStation V,
oh, that's not a PS.
I had to specify the colour I wanted as UK plug, which is everyone's favourite part of the rainbow, and other notable parts of the listing include that I had to pay 100 Australian dollars for this console. That's all they would sell it in.
PS.
They didn't have it in any other currency, only Australian dollars. That really is all they would sell it in. Before we get this fully unboxed though, I'll throw up the description of the item, which has some great highlights in there, specifying that it comes with all the game, the cup run digit 64-bit system will run faster, and all in all there's some great stuff in there. It is worth noting though they do refer to this as the PlayStation 5 twice in the listing, and it has no other brand names on it at all. In fact, they even list the brand as being Sony. So what have they actually sent me? Is this actually the PlayStation 5? Well, probably not, but still, what is in the box? After getting through the frankly abysmal packaging, it seemed like we had now unveiled our new console. And although there is no mention of Sony at all here, I can see why they wouldn't want their name on the packaging at all, mostly because they would sue the company that ever tried to do it. However, they did finally get their new catchy next-gen slogan on the box.
Bro, what the hell is that? Oh,
Cool Child HD Radio Arcade Video Game Machine, which really lets you know what you're getting in for, sort of. It doesn't really inspire much confidence in the product inside, however that wasn't the worst part at all. No, it got far worse, claiming to be HD wireless, and despite showing what appears to be a knockoff Xbox 360 controller on the front of the box, they've opted for what looks like PS3 controllers on the bottom of the box. Part of that crossplay and legacy appeal, I'm sure. But what is now inside this box? Sitting right at the top appears to be the PlayStation 5, wrapped in the highest quality plastic I've ever seen. It feels a bit like the plastic they wrap bread in at Asda after it's gone on discount. Definitely what I want to see from a next-gen console. We've also got a HDMI cable, a NES controller for some unknown reason, a less than desirable feeling knockoff 360 controller, that part was actually the truth, some cheapo composite cables, a European USB plug with a proprietary ending USB piece flopping off the end, which is around the end of our bountiful haul. They've also managed to chuck in some accessories, a really different direction they've decided to go with this generation. I did have to do a bit more digging around the box and found an absolutely abysmal EU to UK converter which doesn't actually work, the manual for the console which unironically comes with a warranty card, I'll be sure to fill that in for my PS5, as well as some very important information. Card slots for both powering it and game expandability. But enough suspense, just what is it like to use? What is the PlayStation 5
PS5.
experience? Is it really as next-gen as it claims to be? Probably not, but oh well.
Join large-scale battles with military vehicles. The online action game War Thunder has received a major update.
Correction to that, it doesn't fit together, not that it'd be any good if it did fit together, because the UK part of the plug is wonky and won't go into any UK plug sockets. So great going there on that one, especially when I had to specify I wanted that. Other than that though, there is not much else for me to talk about. So let's Cut to the live console experience. Right, this is going to be just a live segment of the video of me actually using the console. So I'm going to turn it on. If I can find the on button, there it is. And this is exactly what you can expect from the PS5. Cool baby, as the start says, which is the brand or clone that this is. A very enjoyable warning screen, telling me to enjoy a healthy life and indulge in game, and moderate game beneficial brain. And then we arrive at the GUI. And this is where things get a little bit strange. See, I have actually changed all the language settings around so we can actually see what we're looking at. But this is the core console experience, is mostly just those 5 segments along the top, GBA game in English and Chinese. At least I think that's down as Chinese. Seem to handle most of this really, really well. I might just turn down